Why does it touch me so much? Everyone who knows me a little better knows that I cannot really cry. One of the aims of my current psychotherapy is to express finally sadness, hopelessness, despair with tears to get rid of it. So it was even more strange to me that I began yesterday to cry when I met a young woman from Ukraine. In an open space where I was working with many people around me, people that I know and many that I don't know. Jana is the cousin of a friend. She came 1 week ago from Kiev to Thessaloniki to stay in the empty apartment of the mother of her cousin. Her husband and her father stayed in Ukraine. She decided to leave with her 6-year-old daughter and her mother after 2 weeks in shelter. So she became from one day to the next refugees, with an unclear future. I'm working since almost 7 years with refugees. I hear these stories every day. I see the videos they show me from the boat in which they made it from Turkey to Greece. Pictures from the bombed houses in Syria, dead friends or relatives shot by Taliban. I cannot say that I get used to it, but I have some kind of callus on my soul. Why does it touch me so much? Many reasons, I guess, not only one. First of all, I am tired. I am tired from the world's horror and wars. I am tired to see people who have to leave their country and who don't know how to continue their lives. Tired from their unfulfilled hope, from their hope and desperation. Maybe I'm overwhelmed by these new refugees from Ukraine because they come to Greece with the purpose to come to Greece. I mean, no refugee ever wanted to come to and to stay in Greece. Literally everyone wanted to go to Germany, or some of them to a couple of other countries. Greece is the first state in Europe where they arrive, but it is not their goal to live here. Now there are coming people who come intentionally to our city and are trying to continue somehow a part of their life here. Still unsure how it will continue, how long this war will last. And then there's my personal background. My grandparents, who I did not really met, came from Ukraine and Russia. I don't know many things about them and their lives. My mother broke up with them, and so I only know a few things. My grandmother came as a young girl as a forced laborer during the Nazi regime from Western Ukraine to Germany and stayed. My grandfather deserted the Russian Red Army to the British Army and also stayed after the liberation in Germany. That's how they met there and stayed in the country in which I was born and in which I grew up, with the knowledge and related thereto with the feeling that I am not a German. I'm grown up 12 km away from the French borders. I learned French from the first year of school, and I could see that the houses, the trees, the people looked exactly the same as I knew it from the other side of the borders. I always thought of myself as a European and never really as a German. I always knew that I could have grown up either in France or in Ukraine or Russia. Now I'm a German in Greece with grandparents from Ukraine and Russia. Russia began a war towards Ukraine. Is it why it touches me so much? 2014, when the peaceful revolution in Kiev at the Maidan, the main square, began, my church in Munich began peace prayers for Ukraine. Munich is the partner city of Kiev, and also my church has been in close contact for years with the Lutheran German church there. The pastor and his family are friends of some church members, and so we have been somehow very, very close to the events. Afterwards, I stayed in touch with the pastor when he moved back to Germany and could read a couple of years ago from my texts about refugees in Greece in his new church. Now, I'm again reading what they are writing on Facebook about their friends in Kiev. Now I see how the Ukrainian people became refugees. Now they also come to Greece, to Thessaloniki. It seems to be a circle, a strange one, and it touches me so much. I will meet Jana the next days. We'll find some beds for friends of them who have luckily a place to stay but no furniture. I will see many refugees also this week from everywhere, also from Ukraine. I will stand their sadness, their hopelessness and despair. It will need generations to heal what get hurt right now there. And I will maybe learn how to cry, and I will maybe also heal my own traumata that have a lot to do with these countries that are at war.